Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, Virginia, home to the Liberty Flames. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the New Mexico State Aggies, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, New Mexico State will kick it off and will be underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Liberty's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season...
There he goes! He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The give, and he's looking for room behind the left tackle. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. That's caught. It's Williams. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Houck. Finds his man, it's Randolph. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Flames will line up to punt it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. So New Mexico State's offense will go to work for the first time today. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Fighting off the defender. They got him on the ground, but not before he gives New Mexico State a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dickey.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time. And you saw all of it on that in route.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Aggies have this offense rolling. To the ground, he's got it again. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Gresham. At the 35, he's open. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. New Mexico State lines up quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He makes a grab. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. They'll try to pound their way in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They're trying to put anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard, down 7-0. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. To the air, it's Houck. Here's a hit. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And how about the inside linebacker flying through there? You see those guys come up, and you see how fast they can come up and fit the run. But how about blitzing the quarterback, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack?
And the Flames trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On the option. They'll go to the ground. Runs through the tackle. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here comes the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Flames will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Fires to the tight end. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 3rd down coming up after that completion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to throw, it's Hout. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Fires the pass, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the free safety's just sitting back there deep in cover 3. He's got zone, he's got middle field responsibility, just watching the quarterback's eyes. He reads the throw, breaks on it. That's just too easy for him.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Great reaction by this defense immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. He's got it. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Grabbed over the middle, it's Wells. He is stopped well short of the 1st down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Just barely able to keep him from housing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hand. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Lynchburg. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
And the Flames will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gresham. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. If they could somehow find their way into the end zone, a 2-possession lead might feel insurmountable. New Mexico State lines up quickly.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the 2nd half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got a man. It's Stanley. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. He'll ride his man on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Flames have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Oh, he wants it all. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Flames.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. LSU is down, but they are not out of it. Not in Tiger Stadium, a place Bear Bryant once said was like playing inside a drum. Maybe the best home field advantage in football. They're trailing by just 4 to Ole Miss. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Caught near the sticks. It's Dickey. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. He'll pull it on the read. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? This offense has it with really good field position. Back to throw, it's Hout. Fires to the big fella. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The give is to Williams. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. They want to run this quarterback. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Now the toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Off the play fake. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. Absolutely perfect. And guys, we are deadlocked here in the final period.
And That's why this kid is so automatic. Set him up anywhere on the field, and he puts it right down the pipe.
Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Takes the handoff. It's Stanley.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. New Mexico State lines up quickly. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Gresham. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge third down. Got it in the middle. It's Wells. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. Pulls it in. It's Dickey. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. And the Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy, trying to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. To the air. It's Houck. That's caught. It's Coleman. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. To the air on 2nd down. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it on the outside. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Looking left. Got him in the open. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Run in the red zone, it's Williams. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Liberty! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ballgame. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score is tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. First play of the drive wants to throw. Intercepted it, and the defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, they're running 4 verticals down the field, and the quarterback's just hoping one of those matchups can win, but you got to give the defense credit. They were ready for it on the back end, and that is a massive interception late in this game with the score so close.
Huge interception. The 2-minute drill a lot of times decides the football game, and this defense, man, you could tell they were ready for 4 verts. They played deep. They read the quarterback's eyes. They break on the football, and they probably end this football game.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Plows through the defense. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task.